Question 1 is, question 1, 2, 3 and 4 I think are all calculator. Okay, so I want you to use your calculator, lads, use your calculator. I don't understand what problem people have with using their calculators. They think they're more superior or something by working out your maths in your head. You're not. I bet you everybody uses a washing machine for washing your clothes. You're not hands doing it in the bath. Use your calculators to work everything out. First one you'll get is the square root. So the square root of 45.36. You put that in your calculator, press the square root button, and the answer you'll get is 6.7349839296. They want it correct to 2 decimal places, and they'll tell you how many decimal places they want things to correct to. To correct that to 2 decimal places, you go to 2 numbers after the decimal point. If it's a 5 or bigger, it adds 1 to the number before. That's a 4. It's smaller than a 5, so it makes no difference. So your answer is 6.73. Okay, that's the first one. Find the exact value of 183.7 minus 21.3 by 4.2. Put it straight into your calculator as you see it. Okay, what they're testing here is, do you know that in a sum where there's more than one operation, here there's a minus and there's a multiply, that you do multiplication and division first and then you do the minuses. So if you were to do this in bits, you'd multiply those together first, and then whatever answer you get, you'd do 1837, take away the answer from that sum. Okay, that's the order you do it in. But because the calculators are so good, if you just put it straight into the calculator, if you give you the straight answer, you don't have to do it in bits. And when you put that straight into the calculator, you'll get 94.24. And it doesn't say correct, it says the exact value, so they want all the numbers in the answer. Okay, the next one is a decimal, is a fraction. And again, if you have the Casio calculators, you should be able to pull it up into a fraction. Now, I discovered something lately about this. Okay, here is your fraction button, right, on the Casio calculator. Paul, I don't know, what you'll have to do is you'll have to turn each fraction into a division sum. And then when you have them in decimal point form, do it like that.
I get along one of those.
Okay, that's your fraction. If you press that button on this calculator and a fraction like that doesn't come up, then it's set to the wrong setting. Make sure the little word there says M-A-T-H. If that doesn't say M-A-T-H, then you're on the wrong setting. And I couldn't tell you now off the top of my head how to change it. I discovered by accident, so I haven't a clue. Okay, 6 over 7 plus 7 over 8. Okay, what to do? Pull up the fraction button on your calculator and just put it in exactly as you see it. 5, press the down button, over 6. Press the over button to get out of the bottom of the fraction. Minus, pull up your fraction again. 6 over 7. 6, down button, 7, over button. Plus, pull up your fraction again. 7 over 8. 7, down button, 8. And press equals. Now if you get your answer in fraction form like that, you don't want it, simply press the S arrow D button to change it into a decimal. Okay? It says correct to 4 decimal places. The answer you get with this is 0.851190476. You want it to 4 decimal places. That's 4 numbers after decimal point. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 9 adds 1 to the number in front, so your answer is 0.8512. Okay? Now the last one, part D, and this confuses people all the time because they think it's more difficult than it is. Okay? So for the last one, it says use 2 consecutive whole numbers to complete the following sentence. The value of pi squared plus the root of 2 lies between what and what two numbers. And says to use two consecutive whole numbers. So that means they're in a row, so like 1, 2 is a consecutive whole number. 9, 10 are two consecutive whole numbers. When you put that straight into your calculator, as it is, your pi symbol is at the end. You press Shift X10X to get pi. Paul, again, I can't help yet. Put that straight into your calculator. You'd have to use 3.142 as pi, something like that. And the answer you get is 11.28381796. So you want to know what two whole consecutive numbers of that lie between. Well, obviously it's bigger than 11 and it's smaller than 12. So it just lies between 11 and 12. It's really, really easy. Don't let that overcomplicate you. Okay? That's question 1. All calculator work, very handy.